Happy New Year, everybody. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. I know it's been a while. It's been quite a long time. And the last quarter of 2022 really required for me to be present and navigate all the changes that was happening in my life. But hey, I'm back and I'm here now. And I'm in 2023 and so are you. I am so excited to see yet another year. And I'm excited for you too because you made it. A lot of people didn't, but here we are with a fresh opportunity to experience great things, to experience change, to hope, and to have faith for new things and great things. So I'm thankful. I'm thankful for me being alive, for my family and friends, for my kids. And I'm thankful for you too. So let me jump right in. I wanted to quickly come on here and talk to you guys about, the resolution trend that happens every beginning of a new year. But hey, New Year resolution is overrated, right? So now people are starting to look at it in different light and kind of like create their own resolution of some sort, not like the typical one, like when you hear it, the typical resolution, meaning like new year, new me, new behavior. People are starting to be realistic about that ideology, and it's great to see. So I also I've come up with a little way that I think would help me track things that I would like to see change this year. Not because it's a new year, but because it's a new year. There's certainly things that I don't want to carry over to a new year. Things that did not serve me in the last year, to see them like repeat itself. Because when you keep doing the same thing over and over again and expect a different result, at that point it's just sheer stupidity. So sometimes it takes a new year to kind of like work your way back around things and look at things differently in a way that is doable and feasible. So I'm just going to share how I'm going to navigate any changes that I want to make this year, and I hope it will help you as well. So if you already made a resolution, get yourself out of that. Not because we're in a new year, it means there has to be something that must change. Perhaps your previous year, you had figured things out. You have the right strategy and the right tactic to navigate your life. If it's not broken, don't fix it. Just continue on in 2023 and so on in 2024. Just continue. However, like some of us, if you think that, moving on to your life, not just because it's a new year, there are things that require changes. You will have to sit down and ask yourself that question. What needs to change? Why should this thing change? That's your first step. And then the second step, when you've been able to answer that in your head, take a pen and a paper and write them down in a priority list. Start from what is most important to change and what is least important to change. Because honestly, making changes, a conscious decision to make changes, is not an easy thing. It requires work. It requires continuous work. And so you have to decide what is more important for you to change. Because if you have 100 lists, there's no guarantee that you make the changes that you think you need to make by the end of 2023. It's not possible. So make your list in order of priority from most important and to least important. Once you figure out this list, then you set a goal for those things that are more important, that you think if you make those changes, they will serve your life in a positive way. Now, some things, even though they are negative, can be managed a little bit, but you have to focus on those ones that that if I don't change this thing, I'm in trouble. Not because it's a new year, in general, period. Moving forward in my life, if I need to be where I need to be, if I don't make these changes, it will be detrimental to the success or to my future. Set a goal for those top things on your list, and then once you've set the goal for them, break down those goals. Sometimes having a goal as a whole can be very daunting because some goals are so complex as a whole. So break them down into simple parts that you can accomplish every day. Once you've broken down your goals, right beside those little parts that those little parts that you have written down, write beside them the reason why you need to accomplish those broken down parts of your goals. It is important that you write the reason why. Say for instance, you want to lose weight. Okay, that's your goal. How do I break down my goal of losing weight? You break it down. Work out every day. That's one piece. And the next piece, eat a little less portion of food. The next piece, try to make sure that I move around. The third piece. And then you write the reason why it is important for you to work out every day. Be reminded of your reason. It's easy to have a reason for something, but you can easily forget them when other things happen, when life happen, and the other things distract you. So make it a point to be reminded of your reason, the reason why you set those goals and all that. And once that is done, set some kind of way to hold yourself accountable. Do not let other people criticize you, because once you put it out there, oh, this is what I need to be doing, and at the end of the year people don't really see result, people closest to you might have the guts to criticize you. But before that happens, set a system where you can hold yourself accountable. You can really tell yourself, bruh, I didn't do all the things that I said I needed to do, and be honest about it. It's okay to give yourself a little lashes sometimes. It's okay. I'm not saying be hard on yourself. I'm saying hold yourself accountable and show yourself some grace. Because ultimately, life happens. We could have all these plans, everything laid out, and one or two things will come and it will just swell off our tracks and goals. So show yourself some grace. While you hold yourself accountable, show yourself some grace. And commend yourself for the little progress that you make, because they do add up. Tiny progress add up. My grandma used to say, a drop of water makes an ocean. They do add up. As you go on, evaluate your progress. Whether it's weekly, whether it's monthly, evaluate your progress. See how many workout you did in the month. See how many workout you did in a week. See if you've dropped a pound. See if you're eating better. See if you're a better friend, or you're better at returning people call. See if you have changed when it comes to how you interact with your colleagues at work. And see if you have changed in the area that you wanted to change. See if you have kept to the reason that if you have, hang on to the reason why you wanted to make those changes in the first place. Just self-evaluate and score yourself. I know that sounds bad, but I don't know if it sounds bad, but it kind of sounds some type of way when I say score yourself. But it helps. Once you have an evaluation, there has to be a score, right? So score yourself and see if, how did I do? Did I fail more, or did I succeed more? There's no need for it to be a threshold like, oh, it has to be 100% or 90% to get a pass. But you kind of help for you to see where you at. At least do that. Do I wouldn't say overall, but I would say a partial overall by the end of June, and see where you at. Pick out those things that didn't work for you in the first half of the year, and continue with the things that work for you in the second half of the year. And add to it, remove, subtract, and move on. And come the end of 2023, you look back and see if you made the changes that you needed to make. And whatever progress it is at that time, show yourself grace and be thankful and be proud for your progress and your efforts, because they do add up, they do count. Instead of just setting this big resolution at the end of the year, you're like, oh psych, I had this whole resolution and nothing happened. Make the changes that you need to make feasible. Don't make up some hard, unrealistic, unattainable goals and unattainable resolutions, and at the end of the year you're looking at yourself like, you know what, this thing don't work. Changes can work when you're intentional about it. It's hard, but it can work. So I hope that you have a beautiful journey of making changes and experiencing new things this year. And I hope that for myself as well, because Joy, what I just told you is what I'm going to be doing. And I know that I'm going to fail in some areas. that's okay. But I'm gonna make sure that I don't let my failures outshine my effort. I'm gonna make sure my effort win now. I'm gonna make sure my effort wins. I'm gonna make sure that I put in the work. I'm gonna make sure I put in the work. So I hope that you do the same. And thank you for watching. I hope that you have the most wonderful and most beautiful 2023 yet. If you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, I ask that you go ahead and subscribe and share this video if you like it. You should like it. Share this video and please subscribe. Please subscribe. I'll see you in my next video, and it'll be more interesting, I promise. Have a good day. Peace.